I'm Melina from Antigua and I'm here with Alkaline. First of all, I want to thank him for saving me from the security that was about to throw me out. Thank you.
Yeah, look here, watch jump up together, somebody I go pay. From them, this will be it.
Anyway, we went in the tent, so he was getting himself ready. I was just sitting there taking it in. You know, it's amazing just to be this close to Alkaline, to be in Alkaline's tent. It's just surreal, just so amazing. I'm a huge fan. And, you know, the things that she was saying, you know, anyway, long story short, I don't want this to be about her because I know you were just doing your job. And eventually afterwards you came and we spoke and you did. However, when she came back to the tent, I looked at Alkaline and I said, she's there. He said, no, man, don't worry, you're good. And I was like,
Grave or prison. Them saying come with that we get riches and sitting. We show them up and no one say them is when them isn't.
Wicked and sicked and wicked. Yo, Vado, gangster for life. My loser for young killer.
Told you. I told you.
Right, this a Tawchagad, I lit the nail pan here, man.
Yo, my fams, I see my African brothers and sisters calling me out in the comment section like, yo, Malidan, big up the thing, fam. You know, we tune in from Gambia, from Nigeria, from Ghana, name it. So I just want to say, I hear me all over the world, them a wave me banner. Fans a come out and a support me, you know. Bad mind, I wonder what's so special with the man, yeah. Tidal wave, you know, safe under your cabana. Me a create big waves and a flood the whole place. If Malidan no make it out, show the kids my face, yo. Show them how me stay home, me stuck in my ways. Go on like so them not like me, but them rate to anyways. And we create big waves at the ocean, yeah. With all of that being said, people, Alkaline, the Vendetta boss, saying, did an interview in Barbados recently. And in that same interview, I'm sure you guys heard that lady saying to Alkaline, thank you so much for saving me from the security. Remember, Alkaline just put out a song on the NPT album titled Bad. Them for no weird mad, yo. So if Alkaline is rolling with securities, of course they're going to be mad securities too. You know, if he's rolling with the dogs, them, you know, them not too laugh. You know, even if them then get a joke, them serious. That is so the thing set around the database. But with all of that being said, fam, the lady's here. I have the clippings to share with you guys. She is telling a full story and what happened and what went down when she tried to get to Alkaline. And while she was telling the story, fam, guess what, broski? Cold bump or goosebump, whatever they call it, start taking over my body, fam. And then I realized that a couple of tears are dropping from my eyes. And I'm like, why am I, crying? You know why the tears drop from my eyes? Don't get it twisted. It wasn't like I'm crying over Alkaline. No, fam. It's because, you see, the female was explaining the story. It touched my heart to know that Alkaline, as a youth, who they try to paint a picture of to say that he's a mean and a bad person, prove to the world once more that he's a kind-hearted person and a pure and a clean soul. What the lady said about Alkaline and Alkaline stood up for her, broski, it's just giving me more clearance that Alkaline is a real youth and a humble one, but it's just some little fussy in the media from trying to paint some nasty pictures about the artist over the years. So I need you guys to click the share button on this one. Send it to each and every Vendetta fan out there that you know, friends, family, if it's even enemies, just send the video to them. Share it on your stories, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Click the share button, fam, please. I would appreciate that today. But before I get to that, I need you guys to listen to what this man have to say to Movado the Gully God. And these are things that I've been pointing out, and they're telling me that I'm just vexed and jealous because I'm not going to get any of the money. Are you dumb? I have my own money. Pray this, fam.
Wicked and sicked and wicked. Yo, Vado, gangster for life. My loser for young killer. You see me? And believe me when I tell you this. A matter of fact, when I could believe, because believe is a doubt. Know this when I tell you my killer. A whole heap of gangster loser for you. You see it? Because you see what happened in 2008. And for the last 2 decades, it wasn't a coincidence. You see me? Everything happened for a reason in life. You see it? Honor everybody friendship you need. You see me? Honor everybody deserve forgiveness. You see, sometimes when you see some people a drop, you have to just lower them, make them drop, man. You see me? Because more time when you see someone a try act like them good, them just a put on a show. You see it? Or them just end up in a situation. You see it?
Yeah, fam. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, my general. You're telling the truth. These are things that I point out in the media. But you don't know. Malidan bad mind. Malidan just, you know? Yeah, Malidan this, Malidan that, Malidan vex. Yeah, bro. But the real ones who know what you're saying will understand what you're saying and get what you're saying. In life, we are people who stand for something, so we won't fall for anything. And once I draw a line, it's a line that cannot be broken. You cannot breach it ever again. If I let you in my circle and you make me have to push you out, you're always going to stay out. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy or a man or a woman. Don't violate the badness because there ain't no way black. So you see when some people put you on a certain path in your life and try to tarnish you and try to stop you and to break you, you cannot allow that energy to get close to you ever again. But let's continue, my general.
And them cannot hold out and stand for what them normally stand for. So them have to switch up and do a bugger thing just to look good. You see it? Remember say you are the same man this, you know, we try to disgrace you, you know, and tarnish your name, you know, and try to make you look like a fool.
Real talk, general. And at the same man, we sit to the day, I shake and I hug up and I laugh and I pretend like there's a joke and they know that there's no joke there. They're just acting. It's really sad. Only the real ones, I said, are gonna get this and understand where you're coming from or understand what you're saying, fam. A lot of people just want to be a part of the hype and a part of the buzz, you know, the limelight. A lot of them, they're not able to stand at the block and just peep around. We don't want to be a part of it. We just watch you go on and I take notes. You see me? Yeah, fam. So that's the reason why you see some people in the media are acting the way they're acting. They know that this is so wrong. If you're a Garrison youth, for example, and you said that this is not wrong, then you need to left the garrison. I need to know which garrison you live. And I need to know who run your garrison, because every garrison run by a Don, a G, a general in our army. Pan a lane, pan a main. I just need to know because I want to link the man and tell him to push you out. Because I really let you and the enemies them from next door for come step on the Don place and on the Don turf. Right now, that man I sure can set up every man on the gully side if him choose to. Because him get close again and him a hear things. And him a see things and him a know things. Yo, I prank this. Close out your video, fam.
Worldwide on public TV. But the same person used to say, yo, you me pay you 50,000 to spell intelligent. Just to make you look like a dunce.
You know, Star. Can tell so the dog got hurt from deep within. He can't believe what he's seeing and what he's hearing in the media. But we'll leave it for a later date, viewers and subscribers. Big up yourself, Scholar. Leave it for a later date because it's going to play out in front of everyone's face and in front of their eyes, and they're going to hear it with their ears. I don't call things that don't go so. That's how it always go. They're going to disgrace him. They're going to put him down. Even worse than, he put down himself for years in the sport. Let's move on to this beautiful lady that's telling the story. The same one who interviewed Alkaline the Vendetta boss. We need to listen keenly to what she have to say. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video, fam. If you didn't subscribe yet and you're new, do it today. And if you didn't drop a comment before, please drop one underneath this video. It's needed. This lady is exposing Alkaline's kindness and generosity. Pray this.
Guys, I just interviewed Alkaline, and I want to share a story with you guys about how that whole ordeal went down. And I'm honestly a little bit still overwhelmed and
Yeah, people, she is emotional. Even when she was asking Alkaline the questions, it was evident that it's written all over her face, broski. 100%. She was emotional, and you know the data boss felt it and also saw it on her face and in her body language. You know she's moving. Yeah, bro. She's looked so scared and comfortable as she's pointing out, like she's still feeling overwhelmed right now.
I feel a little emotional and I'm still feeling a little shaken from a little aggression that I had received. It's actually my fault that I didn't put in my accreditation request in time or in a timely manner. However, my flight and everything was booked, so I still came down to Barbados for Tipsy Music Festival. So I spoke to someone who was in charge and they allowed me to go backstage. You know, so because the person, you know, knows what I do. So I went backstage and of course Alkaline came and that's who I came for. And we came down by his tent and he was just in there. So I thought, you know, we were interviewing artists. I was by his tent just looking in and...
You hear that, people? So when she got there, she spoke to someone who is in charge. They let her backstage and be like, okay, go ahead. She went by Alkaline's tent, the data boss, and she was peeping in, you know what I mean? And she realized that the boss is just there, chilling her whole vibe. She go shell the show. But this is what happened when she was like there just staring, looking in. Yeah.
You know, his manager, she was so amazing, you know. She came out, she said, you know, let him just go on the stage first and then afterwards. I was just like watching him because...
People, don't make that fly over y'all, Ed. She said that his manager, she was so nice. She was so calm. She was so professional. Big up to Kerry. One Kerry. Any boy violate, go get buried. Listen to me. She's pointing out that the way how she approached her, she felt relaxed and respected and accepted by Alkaline's manager. She's talking about Kerry. So continue, Queen.
He's in his element, just cool. And when I went to the tent, I didn't even know he already reached because Kes was supposed to come on before him. And Kes didn't reach us yet. So I'm just there in awe.
You hear that, people? They had a person who's supposed to perform before Alkaline still didn't reach the venue yet. And the main act, the key man, the main act, the man who is headlining the show is at the show. But the younger artist, the upcoming artist or whatever artist he is not at the venue yet and he's not on Alkaline's level. But Alkaline, who is a bigger artist, more established, name it fam, the key man, the young lad, the dancehall, like the dancehall lad, name it. Pull up in at the venue, and man is just there chilling in his tent, broski. You cannot make this up. That's how a businessman roll. You're not gonna call him. You're not gonna be able to put out a video in the media as the promoter or, you know, the promotional team and to say, yo, we book Alkaline for the show and the show starts at 10 and the man show up at 12:30, fam. I'm never gonna book him again and I want back half for my money. He's protecting his brand by all costs. Staying on the professional path, businessman path. Everything have to structured. So you cannot fall or fail when you operate like this as an artist. Big up to you, data boss.
Like just watching the great Alkaline just there, a tiny person, just vibing. They're just so chilled, all of them just so cool. So I'm just watching. So an individual came who obviously was over accreditation. I'm just standing chilling. You know, I'm not even in the way. I'm not doing anything out of the way. The police officers are there. I'm just chilling, just watching everything, just chilling. So she came and she said to me, you can't be here. And I said, well, I'm here to interview Alkaline. I just spoke to the manager, whatever. She was just like really hostile. You can't be here and you don't have this and you don't have that. Explain to her, yes, I sent whatever.
You hear that, people? So security start rushing her immediately like, you can't be here. You're not supposed to be here. You don't have an armband on. Even though she said she spoke to someone who is in charge and they let her in the venue. The security is telling her that she's not allowed to be there. You can't be here. Get away from here. Go do something with your life. Move. And she's like, no, I have this and I have that.
It just wasn't in time, whatnot. Anyway, you know how women can get sometimes, especially those in authority. So she kept pounding her point, and I'm explaining to her I was never going to force myself. I've done this before. I understand the rules. I'm just standing, observing. And she was like, but you don't have a pass. And I had my Antigua flag on my hand, and she literally pulled my hand, and like she pulled in the flag to open it to say, well, if I pull this off, you don't have a pass to be here. And what I'm explaining to her, someone allowed me to come in.
Whoa, she's really aggressive. Damn. Why is she so aggressive as a woman? But as you just said, female, majority of women who have, a job like in the authority field, they abuse it. I'm sure about that. I've been there. I've seen it. I was with a woman at one point, a sergeant of police, for years too. And I realized how they abuse their power, fam. Like they just don't care or respect other people because they're beating their chest. Oh, I'm a superior, I'm leading, and anything I say goes. No, fam, that's not how you deal with people. Well, continue, Queen.
That I spoke to because they know what I do. She don't want to hear it. I'm saying to her now, okay, you do not need to make a scene. Alkaline is looking at me, and I think he felt bad at that point because he saw her.
You hear that, people? So the database is there, and I scan everything and realize what's happening with her. Because based on how she's explaining it, fam, it seems like the security or the police officer, whosoever it was, jam her to a corner at a specific spot. And, it's like, it's raising an alarm right now. Eyebrows are lifting up, People are looking over there like, yo, what's happening with that girl? And I probably a couple of people probably know her too, because it seems as if she goes around and, try to interview artists and, just to build a name or to create her page. Name it, broski. Like, everyone is working for a specific reason. You know what I mean? And people are looking. The database himself realized that something is off, something is not right.
Bring me up in that manner. And I don't know, maybe he sensed that I was upset. He felt real bad for me. It had to be because I have an interview to share with you guys. And I honestly think it's because of how she was dealing with me that I got that interview. I don't think it was anything else.
People listening, I don't make none of this fly over your head. Alkaline saw that she was going through a lot. And the database literally felt that energy. And I say, you hear me? I need to bless this woman. I need to give her that energy. I need to change her night. I need to make her night a better night. I need to, tap in and just have a reason with her. If it's even for a minute or a few. Like, what they're dealing with, I'm not with that. So, you know what? Let her in. I'm going to talk to her.
We know he doesn't really like interviews. So, she's walking out. I'm saying to her, well, you don't need to make a scene. I get it. You don't need to make a scene. I just came from St. Kitts 3 weeks ago. I am here, to share this, with Antigua, with the diaspora, with my people. You know what I mean? So
I do understand what you're saying to a certain extent, but at the same time, we always have to factor this in it that she's doing her job. And she's protecting an asset for the promoters. You know what I mean? For the music, for the festival, name it whatever it was. It's Alkaline. So she have to be careful and who she allowed to get close to the artist, black stage and all these things. They're put there for the protection of the artist and the venue and what's happening black stage. So you always have to put that in. But what you're explaining, how she approached it, it's totally wrong. I don't like that.
She didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it. She kept going, and then she's trying to, oh, don't worry, you'll get it, whatever, but you can't be here. But when you come and you're hostile like this with someone, so I went and I spoke to the promoter, and the promoter said, it's okay, just go right ahead. He was very kind to me. Sometimes, I'm just gonna jump in. Sometimes you can't let one, bad apple spoil the whole bunch, because Barbados has been amazing. When Alkaline came off stage, I went to him and I said, I would like, to have that ask you the question. And, I was walking with him. I said, you don't do interviews, but can you allow me this one? And I told him what I was going to ask him, and he said, and he was about to answer. I said, no, wait until we get on camera. So he said, let's go back. Obviously walking back to the tent, I said, the woman, I call her the security. I said, the security is going to come and she's going to run me. And he said to me, you're rolling with me, you're good. And in that moment, I'm like, what? I don't know what to say, because the woman was just running me out of here, trying to call security. Anyway, we went in the tent, so he was getting himself ready. I was just sitting there taking it in. It's amazing. Just
See that, people? The database accept her with open arms, like, don't worry yourself, you're good forward. You know what I mean? But she was still scared. Even walking with Alkaline to the tent, she was scared, because what she's saying is that the security woman, she's like so hostile, like she's grimy. Them for no we head mad, yo. And it's like she just want to boom her up on her head and throw her over the fence or throw her to the venue kind of thing. So even though she's going to the tent with Alka to go interview the artist to ask her a question, them, it's like she's shaking like when the breeze are blowing the tree, them a move.
to be this close to Alkaline, to be in Alkaline's tent, it's just...
Yeah, she can't believe that she's sitting there with Alkaline. She's in Alkaline's tent. The database humble. Yeah. Humble like them. Tell them no confusion. Even though you have all of this power and this authority and status in dancehall, he's still humble with it. Even though I know what I do and the media, me, Malid, and the review guy, I'm still humble with it. We accept people, we talk to who we need to. We don't let in any and anyone, but we do conversate with people, especially the fans. When I want 3 fans reach out to me, and I do have the time because I'm a busy businessman. Sometimes I don't even have time for myself like that. But I do tap in and I find that time to even send back a one voice note or a text message. But I cannot spend long. Just like how Alkaline gave you a couple of seconds, not even a proper minute or 2. You know what I'm saying? Because we have other things to focus on. So big up to the database fam. You did a great thing for this lady, and I'm happy that she, took it to social media to tell the story. It's an amazing story. I would watch this video again.
Just surreal, just so amazing. A huge fan. And, the things that she was saying, anyway, long story short, I don't want this to be about her, because I know you were just doing your job, and eventually afterwards you came and we spoke and we exchanged numbers.
Yeah, she's gonna do that, because the person that she was trying to block you from, she realized that the person opened his arms and accept you. So she have to come down after that high horse that she was sitting on to let it be known to you that I'm sorry. But as you said, she was doing her job. She's trying to stop you from getting to the key man. But I'm happy how she came down and apologized and, let bygones be bygones. Alkaline, the database, he's the one who changed that moment completely. If Alkaline didn't accept you, they would have treat you worse. I'm sure they would have pushed you out of the block stage. 100%. Turn it up, Lord. Blaze it up. Touch them and patch them. Oh, I'm the some man. One database, brother. Look out for the ladies, them.
Give you my number, and everything was good, even though I don't even think you understood. You made me feel this rattled. This.
I'm seeing it right now. I'm hearing it in your voice. You're still shake up. You're still worried. Because it seems like the security officer, like, she literally bring a lot of force and a lot of anger. A lot of hostile. So it's like she's on the calmer side. She's a more chill, laid back type of female, a more passive one. You can tell, you don't have to ask. If you have experience with woman, then by just listening to this lady, looking in her face, looking in her eyes, listening to her voice, you're gonna know that she's not the one to be like, oh, come on, run for all 2 big stone or 2 buckle. She's gonna be like, no, I was just trying to get to Alkaline, and she wouldn't let me. And now she threw me out of the venue. Yeah, she's the type that would sound that way. She's not gonna stand up on the security. I feel your pain, mama, but big up to you, that boss. He's the one who changed the moment and turned it into a positive moment for both you and the security guard. Yo, yeah, hear me? So happy me said that I feel better.
You know, I felt real bad. But it's okay, you know. It's partly my fault anyway, so maybe that's why you dealt with me the way you did. However, when she came back to the tent, I looked at Alkaline and I said, she's there. I said, no man, don't worry, you're good.
I'm sorry, viewers and stuff, but that's a little bit funny still. I had to laugh. I hope you guys get the joke. But anyways, listen to me. She's still scared. The security does pass by the tent and look in and see her. The security passed by and look in and she saw the security and she got scared, and I said, Alka, she's still there. Alka, I said, cool, man. No, man, everything good, man. You're good, man. You're good. You're blessed. You're blessed, fam. No one is going to touch you. You're chilling with me at the Detta Boss this. The respect Lord. They're not going to violate you from your chill with me, your par with me. We're having a conversation. You don't have to worry. You see me? Ever eat upon me, sit and creep upon me that I pass out, that Alkaline say.
I was like, and she came in and she saw me there and she changed immediately. She just looked over to me and she said, you got through? And she's smiling. I was like, but a minute ago you're dragging my rag, my flag off my hand.
Yeah, that was a bit aggressive from her. As a woman to woman, she shouldn't be treating you that way, but that's how a lot of women treat the other woman. If you understand what I'm saying, they're always jealous of each other, and they watch each other, they fight against each other, even if they're friends. Trust me, it's things that I've been seeing for years. That's really sad. I'm sorry that she approached you that way. I wish I was there. I'd literally run in at the mig light and be like, yo, Bill.
Telling me you're going to call security and embarrass me?
I'm glad that she didn't embarrass you, because look at her face, viewers and subs. She can't take her embarrassment. She's gonna break. Come on, man. She's here emotional, telling the story, fam. Her eyes are filled with water right now. If she quint, everything drop out her eyes when in water, fam. She can't even quint her eyes. She have to quint something else, fam.
Anyway.
Don't cry. Hold it in, queen. Don't shed her tears on the camera. Hold it in, mama. Hold it in. Let her boss have you comfortable and stay a thing, man. That's one of them days. Hold it, mama. Hold it, no, man. Hold it.
Alkaline? I don't know.
Viewers and sub, you hear her voice? She's crying, but she tried to hold it. Yeah, bro. Like, oh my God, yo, fam, this touch me different. Not even when a girl touch me and rub me down. The story what she's telling, it touch me different. Like, bro, them thing I speak volume. You hear that? Spread the gospel, spread the news. Alkaline a good youth. Me know why you're nothing else, you know. And I got to do even more review, you know, just to hear them thing, you know, fam. So the youth have a soul and him have a heart, you know, and a pure one and a clean one, you know, dog. And him have a conscience to him look out for others in the fam. Hey boy, I'm not ramp with me in the media. Yeah. You think the touch turn up it? Oh, me I warm up, man. So I get the thing them line up, brother. I'm two, man. One Alkaline, one Detta Boss. Brother, that video make me feel like, you know, say all time outside, you know, and if everybody got on a record, if I can clout to out I Glock, cause yo, you know, star. Alkaline, bro. Fam, you don't even know what you do for that girl there, fam. You know, star. I'm feeling it like she's my sis, or like, you know, I'm a girl, or like as a family, it's my aunt, or my, you know, like, bro, fam, wanna drop some fire emoji, no, fam. Better way, the better way, man. Ush move.
I'll ever see you again. I know you come to Antigua in a week. I don't know if I'll be able to get that close to you again, but
I pray you get close to the artist in Antigua again. My general, I pray you give her another sit down for even 5 minutes this time, killer. If you can. She deserve it. I can't call your shots or tell you what to do, fam. That's not what I'm doing, broski. But a girl like this, an angel like this, I can't tell she have a good heart, man. I'm say angel. I'm not talking about being a man and bounty killer woman. We're talking about a girl here on the screen like, yeah, man, you hear that? And she have a positive energy to and a strong vibration. So, of course, I'd love for you to meet up with the artist again in Antigua in a couple of weeks from now.
thank you for answering my question. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for giving me an interview, because a lot of persons said, I'm wasting my time. You don't take interviews.
She's so emotional. Oh, my God. People, you hear that? A lot of people look at her and be like, girl, are you dumb? Hey, that boy not giving an interview, scunt. Yeah, that's what they told her, that Alkaline don't give interviews. And she's like, I'm going to try my luck. I'm going to try to see if the artist will give me an interview. Let me try to see if this can connect with Alkaline. I would love for this to connect with the artist. And it did connect with the artist. Finish your story, mama.
You don't give interviews. I'm Melina from Antigua, and I'm here with Alkaline. First of all, I want to thank you for saving me from the security that was about to throw me out. I'm Melina from Antigua, and I'm here with Alkaline. First of all, I want to thank you for saving me from the security that was about to throw me out. Thank you. So I want to ask you, when did you know you were going to become a star? And what would you say to the next Alkaline out there?
Yeah, man, very early, man. Just when coming out of high school, we work with talent and work with the work with from early with that. Yeah, as you raise to the next Alkaline, just one Alkaline. So, yeah, we're on for some one Alkaline.
When you come to Antigua in a few weeks, I'll be seeing you then. What will you say to the people in Antigua?
Challenge, Antigua, look out, my move.
Thank you so much. All the best in your endeavors. What will be for you? Like, definitely God will make a way. And that is what he did for me tonight, regardless of what she did or whatever.
The point is, what's yours is yours in life. If it's for you, it cannot be for someone else. It belongs to you. And when it's your time to shine, nobody can stop that sun from shining. When it's your time to rise, when it's your time to elevate, when it's your time to grow, when it's your time to expand and spread your wings, no one out there cannot stop it. And also use your mind to attract the life that you want for yourself and your family. Your mind is the key to everything that you need and you need to accomplish and you need to do. The mind is what shapes the body, that moves the feet, the arms, everything, the eyes, the nose, the teeth, the mouth. Yeah, use the brain. Download, attract what you need and go for them. Nobody or no one can stop you. And that's the reason why no matter what they say about Malidan or try to spread propaganda or try to tarnish my name in the media, I don't even look. I'm head mad more while me will look. I may have time when you feel like you style me all 4 months ago and you get to, me I go link you up on the 5 month from brawl into. But the moral of the story is, what's yours is just yours. No boy, no girl can't stop it, fam. Get up and believe, no man. Come on, Krowski, push up, broski. Fam, go for your goals. It's only you stop you. Nobody can stop you.
Alkaline saw it and he said, come. And I appreciate it. So it's truly, when you have like who God bless, truly, truly, no man curse. Now forever, remember this. And just, again, Alkaline, I wish you all the best. You are truly an amazing person, and thank you for my interview. Oh, and big up to Tipsy Music Festival. It was amazing. All credits go to them, and big up to the promoter. You were amazing to me as well. Guys, Tipsy was amazing.
Big up yourself, Queen. You're also amazing. She's very emotional telling the story, and I hope you guys understand why the story touched me the way it did. This is an artist that I've been, talking about for almost 9 years now. Campaigning his music, teaching the fans them his music, name it. I promote so much about Alkaline over the years, fam. And just to hear this story, it gives me more energy to promote this artist even more. Because he have a soul, he have a heart. He cares about people. He's a loving dude who's looking out for others. And forward in a different country, because she's from a different country. I don't know if she's Guyanese or Trini, but she's one of them. And she flew to Barbados just to go interview Alkaline, and when she got there was a big obstacle in front of her. She could not get through so easy to the artist, but she keep on pushing and keep on fighting. She keep on pushing and she keep on fighting. She keep on pushing and she keep on fighting. Just like how Alkaline forward in a dancehall and they wanted to stop him and he just keep on pushing and fighting. And he got the result that he was looking for. The greatness, the superstar, the stardom, name it. The key man, the leader in the sport right now. Different from the others who are leading also. But Alkaline is on a different level. She did the same thing in Barbados at the venue, black stage. She pushed through, she fight, even though there was an obstacle to stop her and to break her. Fam, hope you guys are learning stuff from my videos and not just watching them or just waiting for your favorite video. I appreciate every single one because I teach and I tell you guys what you guys need to do for yourself too. I use this situation to shape a lot of my fans' them brain and mindset. People reach out to me. They tell me all the time, man. This is no fabricated story. Big up yourself, Data Boss, one more time. You're the one who changed that entire scene. You fixed it without even saying too much. That's how a real boss move. That's how a real powerhouse move. You're good. Sit right here with me. And she asks her question. And she's able now to come out and tell the story. She's crying telling the story without her tears running out of her eyes. She's crying on the inside. You remember when Sizzla did say, dry cry, even tears, even my heart cry, and who cares? Whose fault? No one but myself. Things do happen, words can't explain. People, click the share button. I want vendetta forever. You hear that? Stand tall, stand firm. Slam them and blam them. Touch them and parch them.